Welcome to another episode of Mastermind Bites. Hi, my name is Fong. I'm an entrepreneur, business strategist, real estate investor, speaker, and also a best-selling author. And every single day, I help others unlock the potentials and guide them to succeed. Today on Mastermind Bites, I get to feature another amazing individual. And the reason why I do this show is so that I can share back some of those experiences that over the last few years I've had. In the last few years, I've been able to meet some amazing individuals, some successful entrepreneurs, multimillionaires, athletes, and got to be in their presence, learn from them, absorb their energy, and just kind of understand how they were able to become successful, what kind of mindset they have, and also share some of those stories back with you. Now, today, I am very, very excited to be able to feature Mr. Jari Kurri, the Finnish Flash. As a Oilers fan myself, I can't wait to meet these guys and talk to these guys because they are legendary within the Edmonton community and also in the hockey community. This guy was the wingman of the great one, Wayne Gretzky, and was able to just score his way to success like there's no tomorrow. He had 5 straight 100-point seasons. He's one of the best defensive forwards of his time, and also he had 5 cups. He was on the Hockey Hall of Fame. In fact, he was the very first Finnish player to actually get inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. So he has done so many tremendous things in the hockey world, and he has been so successful in his own accomplishments, in his stats and all that kind of stuff as well. But there's 3 really big life lessons I would like to share with you that he learned during his time becoming a great hockey player and also a legend in the hockey universe. The first one I want to share is that once he was in that team of success and so many great players, they were winning so many times. They were beating a lot of players and a lot of teams, and they were just one of the greatest teams of all time in the NHL. And people started thinking that, man, these guys are so cocky. But in his mind, it's not cockiness. He always had thought that it was just that they really wanted to win so badly. They really wanted to be to do so well so badly that they had this confidence, this strut, this swagger in them when they went into other teams' arenas, and also when they're facing other opponents. They just had that confidence beaming in them, and that can be misconstrued as cockiness, but it actually is just pure confidence. And that's something we could all take away from when we're going into a competition, when we're going into a business, when we're going into a scenario, a game, or even speaking on stages. We have to be confident in our skills. We have to be confident that we are able to do what we want to do. And we always have to have that mentality to want to win. And that's what the Oilers at that period of time were. They were confident and always willing to put in the work, put in the effort, and always wanted to win. And like I said, that could be cocky, but also very, very confident, as Jari Kurri says. The second thing is when he was first meeting his teammates and coming from Europe, he was kind of lost as to what's going on. So when he first met his teammates at the training camp, there was about 70 guys, and he realized, man, all these guys are hacking and whacking, and what's going on? These guys are supposed to be my teammates. And what's funny is other Finnish players on the team at the time went up to him and says, you know what, this is what it's like. People just work very hard and they compete very hard. And that's why they're such a great team, because they compete hard at training camp. They compete hard during practices. And as long as you can hold your own, take the whacks, take the hacks, and then maybe dish a few on your own, then you'll gain that respect. You gain that teammate mentality with everybody else. And that's how you all succeed. And that's very important in the business world as well. You have to be able to take it. You have to be able to withstand the trials and tribulations. And then eventually, that is what builds you stronger. That is what makes you a much more successful individual when you're able to overcome all those things. Even if it's your own teammates, even if it's your own team members, they will have to challenge you. They would have to put you in tough situations so that you don't kind of feel that, oh, wait, you guys are all my teammates, I'm just going to lax off. Well, that does not build champions. And Jari Kurri figured that out very, very early on at his very first training camp, that in order to build champions, you need to compete hard within each other and also push each other as hard as you can so that you can build that winning mentality, that championship mentality. And the third thing is that you never know what you're going to get, and you never know where things will lead. And for Jari Kurri, he actually didn't plan on being in the NHL for so many years. He actually was in the NHL for more than, I believe, more than 15 years. He was with the Oilers for 10 years. He was with the Kings for another 4 years. And then he was on and off with another few teams afterwards. So eventually, the thing is, he actually was planning on coming to North America to play maybe one, maybe 2 seasons with the Oilers and then go back to Finland to finish off his career. He just didn't feel that he was ready. He didn't feel like it was his place and was just, hey, let's try this out. We'll see what happens. And sure enough, we'll see what happens. He eventually ended up in Edmonton for 10 plus years and then on the NHL for so long and became a hockey legend. And why? Because when you have a great team, when you find the people, that supporting cast, the leaders that you want to follow, and you want to be in that group environment, once you are winning, once you're being successful, once you're finding your true calling, then you want to stay in those places a bit longer. You want to build that momentum. You want to build each other up. And that's what he found. He found a family here. He found great teammates. He found great leaders. He himself became a great leader to many on the team. And therefore, he built that kind of reputation and eventually moved on to other teams and also led other teams as well. And that's why I thought that, hey, when it comes to you never know what's going to go on, try it out. Try things out. You really don't know what it's going to lead to. And for Jari Kurri, he tried it out for 1 year, tried it out for 2 years, and eventually he goes, you know what? This winning is actually pretty good and fun. Let's stay here for a longer period of time. And by that time, he built himself a pretty good reputation and lasted a lot longer in the NHL and stayed in North America for much longer. So those are the 3 big lessons I got from listening to Jari Kurri and also meeting him. Great guy. He was a lot of fun, stayed behind to take photos and whatnot. And it was just very caring and very willing to share his experiences with the people who are willing to ask him all that kind of stuff. So once again, those 3 big lessons are cocky or confidence. The second one is having that challenge, having that push with your teammates, with your team members, challenge each other so that we can all build into a better, successful person or have that championship mentality. And the third one is you never know until you try. And for him, he tried and he became a legend in hockey. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Mastermind Bites. If you liked it, please go back to watch some of the other episodes of Mastermind Bites. And also, we have a lot of different shows: the Make More Mind Bites, the Peak Potential Success Show, and also Unlocking the Mind Behind Make More Work Less. Please share, subscribe, and comment. I love seeing your comments, and thank you very much for your support. And until next time, today is the day to unlock your potential. We'll see you later.